On a quiet suburban street sat a helpless and abandoned kitten named Deb. She was only a few days old, curled up on the cold ground, softly crying for her mother, who was nowhere to be found. It was clear that someone had heartlessly tossed her aside, leaving her to die. Deb's tiny body trembled from weakness, and her future was uncertain as she struggled to survive in a harsh world. News of the abandoned kitten reached a local animal shelter, where a compassionate worker named Emily took on the task of rescuing the fragile cat. With tears in her eyes, Emily held Deb close, promising to do everything in her power to give the little one a fighting chance. However, after assessing Deb's condition, the shelter faced a difficult decision. The kitten was severely malnourished and weak, and it seemed unlikely she would recover. One of the shelter staff, stunned by Deb's frailty, believed euthanasia was the most merciful choice. Time was ticking, and with every passing moment, Deb's fate hung in the balance. Just 30 minutes before the heartbreaking decision was to be made, the phone rang in the nursery. It was a woman named Andrea, who had heard of Deb's plight and felt an undeniable pull in her heart. Without hesitation, Andrea offered to take Deb under her care, promising to provide the love and attention the kitten so desperately needed. Deb was quickly handed over to Andrea, who cradled the small bundle of fur in her hands. Determined to save her, Andrea took Deb to a warm, welcoming home where she would receive the care and nourishment she had been deprived of. Under Andrea's guidance, Deb grew bolder and more confident with each passing day. She discovered the joy of play, frolicking around the house with newfound energy. Andrea often found her exploring every nook and cranny, her eyes gleaming with curiosity. Over time, Deb not only learned to walk but also embraced the wonders of a life she had nearly been denied. She basked in the warm sunlight streaming through the windows, relishing the simple pleasures of playing with toys and chasing imaginary creatures. Each day brought new milestones, each one a testament to her indomitable spirit.